Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to MFP.
Woo!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Feel the power.
Music Familia Productions. World premiere.
You'll never get the best of me. I'm anti-everything. You'll never get the best of me. I'm anti-everything.
Antman and Siobhan bring you so much live, local, and raw every Thursday from MFP Studios. Music, news, interviews, plus so much more. And it starts now.
And now, here's your host.
Gun in my hands. I learned a lot about being a man. I ain't never ran, always took a stand for what I believe in. Now you see me on stage stunting for the cam, but I'm more than that. I'm a damn family man. Stop to shake a hand and appreciate all the fans. Now everyone's starting to know my name. Some say I've changed, but I assure y'all I'm still the same. I stay in my lane, never associate with lames. Country boy through and through, like home on the range. Never thought I'd get to this level of fame. 87 Chevy lifted, this is how I ride. Bounce blue ribbon with the shag on my side. Mud on these boots, I'll be digging all night. This is how I was raised. Decorated up in camel, laying on the white and the sticks. Working 12s for $1, I ain't end up being rich. Well, I heard there's haters out there doing the best to burn my name. So I thought I burned something hell out. I'm still the same. Taught to be humble, speak out loud, don't ever mumble. Always been that guy that step up in the room and make the spot rumble. Running through these backwoods, never known to fumble. Taught to never run when it's time to tumble. Seen a lot of crazy stuff throughout this life of mine. Living on borrowed time, just trying to claim the spot at the top, which is mine. Realize back in the day that it'll all turn out just fine. I always take the time to say hi to anyone that supports me, and this is why y'all are the ones that keep this heart beating and keep me on my grind. Without y'all, we would be nowhere in life. 87 Chevy lifted, this is how I ride. Bounce blue ribbon with the shag on my side. Mud on these boots, I'll be digging all night. This is how I was raised. Decorated up in camel, laying on the white and the sticks. Working 12s for $1, I ain't end up being rich. Well, I heard there's haters out there doing the best to burn my name. So I thought I burned something hell out.
19 till dawn. What's going on, Music Familia? So, we are live on a midday show. Hopefully you guys are hanging out, having a great day. I appreciate all you crazy mofos coming and hanging out with me today. We got a killer show, but before we get into the show and we get into how we do things and all that stuff, I kind of want to point out what's going on. So, as you guys know, last night I was to do my show. And about an hour before my show, my pregnant wife had talked to me about the idea that, you know, maybe we should go. She'd been having some issues. And as some of you, maybe all of you, may know, my wife, we had a premature daughter the first time. And 27 weeks and 5 days. And so right now we're staring at 25 weeks and 4 days. And we've had talks about being in the same situation that we were with our daughter, which means that the possibility that our second child could end up in a NICU for X amount of months is and could maybe a real possibility. You know, aside from that, you know, I'm not going to name the employer. I'm not going to put name out there, but my wife's employer is really hard to work with in her line of work. So we have had multiple conversations about what she needs to do and what she's going to do and how she's going to do it. And hopefully we're able to resolve some of those issues, you know, appropriately. At the end of the day, you know, husband, father, you know, all that, you got to be able to put all that stuff first. You know what I mean? You can't, when the family calls, you got to go. So, you know, I do apologize for the inconvenience of not being able to do the show last night, so I humbly and sincerely apologize to my sponsors for not being able to do the show. But we're going to do the show today, folks, and I dropped the live link right there in the Facebook and the live feed there, and you guys can grab that and come hang out with us. It'll be fun. We got some horoscopes, we got some douchebag criminals, and we changed it up a little bit, man. We got some brand new music videos today, never before seen. One specifically from my man Tom McDonald. If you guys want to check it out, see what I'm really talking about, for those of you on Facebook who are not familiar with what we do over here, my name is Anthony MFP and Shafer, and I support local music and unsigned music. I support everybody out there, from the lows to the highs. We're in it till we die. But in all seriousness, man, we support community. We support all kinds of stuff. We got some ghostly interviews coming up. I did a couple interviews last weekend, August 31st, at the Newark Beer Fest, man. That was killer at the LC Jail. If you haven't had a chance, check it out, man. I posted some pictures and some videos of our walkthrough up there on Music Familia Productions on our Facebook page. If you're not familiar with that, facebook.com/Music Familia Productions. You can like our page and check out the album we created with videos and pictures from the jail. Pretty crazy stuff, man. But my particular, I did 2 interviews while I was there. Suicide Toyz and Tantric. And the Suicide Toyz interview is kind of spooky. Like, some weird stuff happened during the interview. I made sure to document the spots in the interview for people who are trying to, you know, see exactly what it is for playback reasons and all that. So I posted the video. We're going to air the video here for you guys. But before we do, I want to let you guys know that we have some brand new music today. My nose is itching from all the allergies. I didn't get a chance to take my allergy medicine. I'm going to have to do that during the next break for sure. So I come across some new music from the Hoodbillies. And this song right here is, I don't know, it kind of touches my heart. This song is called Wish Me Well. This is from the Hoodbillies. If you haven't had a chance to check out the Hoodbillies, make sure you guys find them on social media. All you gotta do is type in HOODBILLIES, and you'll be able to pull them right up there for you. So make sure you guys get over there and check that out. In the meantime, check out Wish Me Well, and we'll be right back after this. For all of you joining in Facebook, the link for the show is right there. We're going to be talking about what's going on more in depth with the kid and all that stuff coming up after this.
Meet another white boy like me. I sold my soul to the wishing well. And I hope you wish me well. I sold my soul to the wishing well. And I hope you wish me
In the making wasn't fair. Dim down lights all across the air. The doctors tell me that she's okay. They said just hold on tightly. Just spin the wheel. The end for the best. Let it all go, I'll take it from it. Promise you now you won't suffer, my dear. Your husband feel like a good man should. Just promise me you said you would. Never give up, never give up, never give up. Chris calls my name, he knows everything that I do. Yeah, I'll hold on to sanity for you. The doctors tell me that she's okay. They said just hold on tightly. Just spin the wheel. The end for the best.
What's going on, Music Familia? That was Chaplin the Kid with Never Give Up. So, we are back hanging out live. Hopefully you guys are having a great day, man. I know it's shiny and all that beautiful stuff here in Columbus, Ohio. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. And, so I want to give a shout out to my sponsors and some of the people that helped me do this. I want to give a shout out to my man Jonathan Boyer, all the boys and girls over at Shamrock Printing. Give them a call. Check them out. ShamrockPrinting.com or 740-349-2244. Check out Paul's Nightclub as well. Janine Cunningham and everybody down there. Great establishment, great local music. Get out there, support local music. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio. 43130 as well. I want to give a shout out to my man Rich Regal and the Badass Tattoo Shop that is in Lancaster, Ohio. You're not going to believe, man, like, I went there, you know, when you go out for a tattoo, you're kind of like, you're focused on what you want to do, and you don't really stop and think about the shop. And, man, that shop is phenomenal. I absolutely love the shop, and great people over there. Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery in Lancaster, Ohio, at 737 North Columbus Street, right there in Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. You guys can contact Rich. Let him know you heard about the podcast, heard about him through the podcast, and you might get a sweet deal on a tat. So stop by, check him out on Facebook, all that fun jazz. And I want to give a shout out to Ohio Local Music, my man Thor and Terry, and everybody holding it down over there at Ohio Local Music. I also want to give a shout out to Lynette's Country Barbecue, my man Larry Trimmer holding it down. 740-304-5303 for catering and all that fun stuff that is barbecue. All right, guys. So we talk about what's going on last night. So I missed last night's show, but good news is that I saved and created a whole bunch of new stories. So I had to go back and change some of the stuff I had planned. And so I started planning this morning when I got up for the show this afternoon. So, but I went and got this sweet tattoo right here yonder yesterday. And after that, like, I took my daughter with me to the tattoo parlor, and she did really awesome. Like, she had Nick Jr., and I had the iPad. I was smart enough to bring something to occupy the crazy 2-year-old. And so, you know, long story short, we were able to get the tattoo done, get everything back done. She only slept for 30 minutes on the way home. And then last night when we went to the hospital, I was at the hospital till like 12:30ish or something like that. And so she stayed up all the way until we came home. She didn't go down to sleep until like 1. So my 2-year-old handling the adult grind. I gotta give her mad props for that, because that's just crazy. Miss April, how's it going? Miss you. Hope all is well. Jay Fire, thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you. Mr. Thor Wonderland's hanging out in the chat as well. If you guys want to be part of the action, man, if you guys got music videos, anything like that, you guys can email AntmanVs at musicfamiliaproductions.com, and we can get that on for you. So I got something pretty, I'd say, brand new for y'all, and I think you're gonna like it. I really do. We'll see, I guess. But my boys from Then Falls the Sky have some stuff out, and if you haven't had a chance, check them out. You need to check out their live show, Killer Sets, for those guys. And this song right here is called Faded, and we are gonna check this out live right here. And you guys let me know what you think about it. We'll be right back after this. This song's called Faded, and this is Then Falls.
Terrified by the world around me, will awaken these demons as we sleep. When all the weight's laying on your shoulders, it seems to me you're falling to your knees.
for everyone and every life you've ever touched.
Are you filming me?
Hi, Mary. I just wanted to let you know, thank you for everything. You've been a true inspiration to me and so many lives of the people you touched. You will always have a special place within my heart. When we first met, I was a guy with a barbecue truck just struggling, wondering how I was going to make my next bills. And now, because of you, where I'm at today is just, words can never touch that. But I love you, and there's a lot of other people doing. Thank you for everything you've done for everyone and every life you've ever touched.
Are you filming me?
Of course he is.
All right, we ready? I just want to say thank you for everything you've done, Mary. You've been a blessing to me and everybody else that you've ever touched. We love you, and we're right here with you, fighting with you. So keep doing what you're doing. We love you, Mary. CG for life.
Hey, Mary, it's me, Kelly. All I can say is I love you, and I send you a lot of healing and good energy. You're a great lady. Love you.
Hey, Mary, it's Drew. I didn't know what I was going to say. They said leave a message, you know, I love you and Godspeed and all that. So all the times we prayed together, but they said sing, and I think about when I used to go into Nana's room and sing. She'd want me to sing Elvis songs, and I told Grace I got to go in there one time and change it up and say, I like big butts and I cannot lie. Just kidding, I'm not going to sing that song, but I love you. I love you so much. We all do. God bless you, Mary.
Just wanted to say, hey, Mom, and I love you, and I'll be back to see you soon. Love you.
Hey, Mary, I love you so much. Just keep hanging in there. Okay, bye. I love you.
Hey, Mary, in all seriousness, thank you. Thank you for everything you've ever done for me. Because of you, I met your whole family. I met my wife. Thanks for loaning me the money when I was in my 20s to get my teeth fixed. Thanks for giving us the first headlining gig. Thanks for giving me jobs when I didn't have any money in my 20s. Thanks for being my friend. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for all of the love you've given everyone in this big, big life that you have had. You have touched everyone and certainly moved me. I love you.
Mary, you know you're like a mom to me. We even are family on Facebook, and that was your decision. I love you. We've, go way back, and always remember the Park Avenue days and everything you've always done for me, and just love you to death. So God bless you, and keep on rocking.
Hi, Mary. It's James. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me for the last several years. It's amazing getting to know you and your family and everything that you guys do for the local music scene. And I've truly loved working for you and your promotion, and I'm glad to have you as a family friend. I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything.
Get us fighting. That's the best part. Because you gotta wait till he says 3, 2, 1.
As soon as Kelly stops talking, I'll say, hi, Mary. Mary, what was that? Hi, Mary. Love you, miss you. It was great seeing you again.
Oh.
And I gotta give you one of these, so hold that.
What a dork. Love you, Mary.
Love you, Mary. Miss you. Mwah.
Hi, Mom. We're here at your party, and I just want to say that I love you, and I'm so happy that I got to spend all these days with you, and your birthday's coming up, so I want to say happy birthday, and I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm going to pass on the mic.
Hi, May. Not too many words. You mean so much to me. there's not that many words I can say, but you mean a lot to me, and I love you very much.
Hi, Mary. We love you, and we're all fighting for you. And thank you for inviting us to this get-together. We love you.
Hi, Mary. I just want to say happy early birthday to the sweetest and strongest woman that I've ever known. You are the best, and we love you dearly.
Hi, Mary. I miss when you used to come over and I would fix your toes for you and Nana. I always cherish those moments I had with you. And happy birthday, and we love you, and fight to the end.
Hey, Mary, it's Allie. I just want to say thank you. Without you, I would not be standing here today. You literally saved my life, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. Peace.
Mommy, I love you.
Love you, Mommy.
Hey, Mary, it's AJ, Six Gun Justice. I just want to say first and foremost, thank you. Thank you for taking a chance on me years ago and put me on the show opening for the Lax. And then continuing to believe in me and bringing me into this awesome CEG family that you have cultivated over 20, 30 years. I met some really awesome people doing shows for you, Mary, and had a blast doing it. You always treated me right. I'm really gonna miss you.
Happy birthday, Mary. I'm glad to have been your neighbor, and I really miss you. So I appreciate you having me out here at your birthday party, and take care.
Mary, you know it's me. I've enjoyed every minute I've ever gotten to spend with you, for you, and it's rough, but you've made so many underdogs who they are. You've given so many people a chance. Least we could do is give it back to you. We love you, Mary.
Hey, Mary. It's great working with you and everything with CG. You've helped me out a lot. I'm glad I helped you out as much as I could. But you're like family to me, almost a mother. And I appreciate everything you've done for me and everything. If you ever need anything, we're here for you. We're going to make it one hell of a time for you. Thank you.
Can't walk the streets now, so it took me back to the farm. I gladly give my right arm just to see it all go back to the norm. Can't you see what's going on? Just to see it all go back to the norm. Can't you see what's going on? Imagine what this life could be. It all starts with you and me. Stop and look and you will see. No more drama, let it be. Imagine. Yeah, imagine. Imagine what this life could be. It all starts with you and me. Stop and look and you will see. No drama, let it be. Imagine. Yeah, imagine. It's an epidemic, people robbing and taking what don't belong. But we need to stand up, prevail, it won't be long. Standing on top of that mountain, shouting to the heavens. Can't tell me that I'm wrong. We finna change some minds with this right here song, so let's keep it going. could be. It all starts with you and me. Stop and look and you will see. No more drama, let it be. Imagine. Yeah, imagine. Imagine what this life could be. It all starts with you and me. Stop and look and you will see. No more drama, let it be. Imagine. Yeah, imagine. Imagine what this life could be. It all starts with you and me. Stop and look and you will see. No more drama, let it be. Imagine. Yeah, imagine. Imagine what this life could be. It all starts with you and me. Stop and look and you will see. No more drama, let it be. Imagine. Yeah, imagine.
What's going on, Music Familia? Hope you guys are having a great day today, man. So that was Freak About, and that was Nah Nah right there. So, good stuff what's going on? Hope you guys are having a good day. It is Friday, so if you have today off, congratulations. So I missed my own show. I sincerely apologize. I ended up having to take the wifey to the hospital last night and spent some time there. And we got home about 1 o'clock. Everything's good. Everybody's alive. Everybody's healthy. Everything's looking up. So I appreciate all of the thoughts, the prayers, the comments, the messages. I appreciate all you guys. Didn't mean to like freak you guys out, but you know I didn't feel like it was appropriate to take a picture of my wife in that kind of state or that situation. So I thought it would be more. I don't know, just a lot more. I can't think of the word right now, what it would be more of. But I was trying to just be the nicest I could. You know, some people don't like to be taken photographed in situations, so I was just trying to be respectful of that. And I've tried to really keep a lot of my personal life out of what I do and how I do it. But the one thing that I've done from day one is I've always been transparent. I've always been 100%. I've always been supportive of everybody and everything, and try to never use the words I, me, and words that just focus on me. You know, it's always they, them, us, those kinds of words. And it's something like I've done for a long time, and I feel like there's certain people that are like, oh, I'm just waiting for him to flip or whatever, you know. But I've been doing this for so long that everybody that's out there are my friends, you know. Like even because a lot of you guys live in different states, different places, parts of the world, even. You know what I mean? So to be able to touch base with you guys and be able to you guys reach out and support like you did last night, that means a lot to me and my family. And so I appreciate all you guys. And what we're looking at, to be just kind of transparent in front of with you guys, we are looking at the same situation that we potentially had with our first child. So that's going to cause some issues as well. Trying to work it out with the wife's job to be able to get things taken care of so she can come home. She's high risk. She has fibromyalgia and she has sciatica, and so she's got all these combinations plus pregnancy. So she's got the pregnancy changes on top of disabilities. So we're doing the best we can, you know, with what we got. And Maze, our daughter, was a trooper. She went to the tattoo parlor yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw my ink or not, but this is the bad boy right here. And I really want to give a shout out to my man Rich. And you know, Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery in Lancaster, man, those guys are awesome. Rich drew this up and just put it on my arm and was like, yep, that'll fit, boom. And you know, he said it. I'm gonna borrow his phrase for a minute. I can officially say I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve right now. For $39.95, I'm sure you can buy that from the man. But yeah, so you know, it's pretty cool that, you know, to partner up with a tattoo shop and partner up with community and partner up with you know, local businesses and stuff like that. So right now I want to talk about Beer Fest. All right, so we went out to Lincoln County. We hung out at the jail. If you haven't been over to our Facebook page, head over there, facebook.com/Music Familia Productions. Like our page, all right? And then go to our gallery. You can see videos and photographs from our time at the historic jail. By the way, 4 of the 5 sheriffs that were there died in the jail. All of heart attacks. The 5th one had a heart attack, got to the hospital, and then died. Somebody committed suicide in the bathroom. In one of the showers. And yeah, man, crazy creepy. But one of the interviews that I got with the Suicide Toyz, we did an interview inside the cell of one of the jail cells. We just did an interview in there, and we squeezed in this small little space, and we did this interview. And in the interview, for the first time ever in Antman, MFP, music, anything, for the first time, my camera during the interview goes completely out of focus. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? Absolutely, like, blur, just, and I think I captured a white orb. I really do. Like, something. This interview, wow. And we were in the basement, me and my wife Amanda, we were walking through, and we were checking out a different space, and in the basement it opens up to a wide space, a really wide space. And you know, I kind of didn't think anything of it, you know, and there's a picture of a ghost in a window sitting on like the mantle or something. And we were over there looking at the picture, and we went to walk away, and you can even ask my wife. Something shoved me or something hit me, like, and I didn't trip over my feet or nothing. Like, something pushed me. I swear to God, and I almost shit myself. I'm not kidding. Like, I said a whole bunch of profane words and headed for the doorway. I want to go back with some paranormal investigators, and I want to document what's going on up there, because, man, there is some serious shit going on up there. And go to the do you understand the words that are coming up? All right. I am not from Columbus, Ohio. I am from that state up north. For those of you guys who are Michigan or Ohio State fans or whatever, anything Ohio State versus Michigan, you guys know that it's that state up north. So you're going to laugh your ass off when I go and do this. You ready? So I'm from up here. Somewhere up here. So I come from a little town, like population like 6,000 to 8,000, I think. It was pretty small when I was a kid. It may have grown. But yeah, man. And you know, somebody asked me the purpose behind my tattoo, why I got this. So yesterday was my 6-year sober date. I posted about it on social media. I've been sober 6 years. I was in a program where there was 12 people in the program. 4 of the 12 died of overdoses, relapse overdoses. And the rest have just relapsed and kind of fell off the planet. The sponsor, or I don't know if you could call him a sponsor, because it wasn't for alcohol. I don't know what the term, I can't remember what the term is. It's been so long, but he just called to update records and just check on me. You know what I mean? Like, hey, is Anthony Shafer there? Da, da, da. And I was like, yeah, you know. He goes, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but you know, we were in the program together. I was teaching the program. I was just calling to check up on you. And I was like, oh, okay, right on. He goes, obviously you still have the same number. And he said most oftentimes, he said when people leave rehab, they change their number, they fall back, they withdraw, whatever. And he said, I was surprised to see that you had the same number. And my response was, okay. Like, I didn't know. I really didn't know. He kind of caught me on that. Definitely off off preparation. But anyway, so we're gonna get into something killer right now. We're gonna drop this interview, and hopefully you guys like it. This is definitely interesting. And I clicked the link right there on the page. You can come over, check out the live interview. But right now, we're going to get into it. Here we go. For those of you on Facebook, you're going to hear the audio. For those of you hanging out on the show on YouTube, you're going to see the whole thing. So Alrighty.
Music Familia Productions world premiere. Music Familia Productions world premiere.
Hey, what's going on, Music Familia? It's the Antman hanging out at the historic jail in Lincoln County.
What's up?
Hanging out with these fellas right here, Suicide Toyz. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, how you doing?
Say that again.
Same shit, different day. Just another day.
So, you guys had a killer set tonight, man, at the historic jail. What'd you guys think overall? Now, Jonathan, I know you're involved, so I can't really ask you.
I'm a little biased.
Yeah.
He may be.
So, what about the rest of the guys from Suicide Toyz? What did you guys think of the show tonight?
Well, we're like every year, we're here to help out and just pitch in and do what we need to do and make it the best event that we can do. Hey, it's the little things, it's the little people, it's everybody and everything that just makes it the event. It's the people, it's the bands, it's everybody. All the event staff, it's everybody. All the vendors and everything. Sponsors and all that. Absolutely. So it's not just us. Putting this on, Jonathan putting it on. It's a whole collective. Making sure that we're gonna make the best event that we can do for Newark, Ohio.
Right. Jonathan, coming into putting this together, this obviously wasn't your first go around. What were some of the roadblocks that you hit getting this put together?
There's quite a few roadblocks. The fact that, the group that I am part of, which is the LCGPS, which stands for Licking County Governmental Preservation Society, I'm actually the vice president of that board. It's a 13-member board, and, everybody volunteers. They all have their own part, however. So we are granted the access by the county commissioners to actually run this building. So we don't own the building. The county still owns the building. However, we own the property the county owns the property that the jail sits on and the land behind the jail as far as that little grass area. But we don't own the parking lot. We don't own the market. So everything around us is owned by other places. Now, the parking garage is a county structure. But the Canal Market District owns the rest of it. So we had to rent that area from the Canal Market to make this event possible. So that definitely is a major roadblock. But the Canal Market District...
Okay, so for those of you who are not watching the live interview right now on our YouTube channel, you guys, at this time, right about this time in the interview, the camera starts to lose focus, and that's never happened before. And it definitely kind of, during the editing process, I was the only one in the studio editing, and it kind of caught my attention.
Has been forthcoming. They're great people. They actually gave us a really good rate on, renting the whole facility. Matter of fact, they gave us a really good rate on just the pavilion area, and they gave us the rest of it. They just sort of threw it in. So I'm not, it's not a bad thing by any means, but it is sort of a hurdle that we have to get past because we have a limited means as far as, area that we have. So we had to rent some things, and so that's definitely a roadblock.
How did the community receive you guys wanting to put on a beer fest downtown?
It was received very well from, a lot of patrons. However, and breweries, of course, love it. But I would tell you, it's a very hard event to try to raise sponsorship money for.
Very hard.
But all right then. But so like for instance, we hit up some local financial institutions who did not want their name associated with it because it is a beer fest. So we definitely had some issues running into that, trying to raise sponsorship money. So our sponsorship goal really fell short, about half what we really wanted. So sponsorship is definitely another hurdle, and that's sort of a shortcoming where we need to improve moving forward.
Right. Looking forward to Suicide Toyz. You guys sent me over some tracks to play on the show. I absolutely love them. The one song I can never pronounce, I'm not even going to try now. Starts with a C, and
Was that Curse of the Scottish Play?
No.
Carceriana Marum.
Yeah.
Carceriana Marum.
I call it CA on the show, so I don't butcher it.
It's a Latin.
That's the
like I call it CA on the show because I'm not like other podcasts like to pronounce the stuff properly.
All right, so after this, briefly, they're going to talk about the music, and they're going to talk about this song. And when they talk about this song, watch the bottom left-hand corner. You'll notice the Music Familia Productions logo right there. Watch the bottom left-hand corner. Made sure to document it. There'll be a white orb that comes up and goes right back down.
Well, that honestly was a song that came about kind of like in the grand scheme of things, like a movie soundtrack that we did. We
written for this jail.
We had written this song for the first, Jailhouse Rock.
So that initial song went to the first annual beer fest?
Yeah, it was written with another guitar player, Ben Moore, which we love him. Great freaking musician, great engineer. But it's just one that was kind of like, I don't know that we're ever going to really do that anywhere. So we kind of left that by the wayside, and I hate to be all like Def Leppard about it and be like, yeah, it's a stair step to get to where we needed to be. But I mean, it was just a song that we did to promote the event. And that's about it, honestly.
Yeah. What do you guys have on deck for 2019?
New album. Yeah. We've got a new album coming out, and other stories. It's going to be 7 songs of, well, I don't count Cat, but, 6.5 songs of new material, and it's going to be rocking, I mean, it's going to be Suicide Toyz. It's going to cut.
It's a bit different than what you're used to from the first songs that we released, but it's definitely, one of your old favorites, and Acid is on it. So that is a plus, and I will say that.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I don't know what tracks are on it, but I will say that one's on it.
And that's the thing that we've been playing these songs for so long that we just had to record them. And it's like, okay, we've had the first album, which was an EP, had the first 3 songs, and the 6.5, 7 songs that we got now coming out is something that we've been playing around the tour, for a while now, and it's just something that we had to get down concrete.
Yeah. You guys stumped me right there. I was like, boom.
So, during this spot in the interview, something totally stumps me. This is something that happened for the first time ever as well. I felt like something blew on the back of my neck, and I was getting ready to ask them the next question, and it just totally stumped me.
Boom, mic drop. No, I checked out your set. I've seen you guys more than a few times, man. This is the first time we got a chance to sit down and actually do an interview. What are some of the pieces of advice you guys would give to some of the other bands out there doing what you guys are doing?
Don't try. No, honestly, hey, the cool thing about playing music, honestly, is the fact that you can do it at your own pace. And that's the thing. I mean, you can be as technical as you can be, or you can be as, honest as you can be. And we try to be as technical and honest as we can be and have that feeling and momentum, And once you know it's right, that's when you know it's right. You feel, you will hit the feeling and you'll hit that pocket, and that's when you know it's right. I mean, it sounds cliche to say, but I mean, honestly, once you figure out what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are, and you play to your strengths, hey man, Peter Buck, he did what he needed to do, Tony Iommi, he did what he needed to do, Lars and James, they did what they needed to do. I can go on and on and on, but hey, anything, even drums, freaking everybody,
I was just sitting here
and all that stuff.
I was sitting here with you guys, and I paused because I felt like air across the back of my neck.
You can geek out with that shit.
Right. That's crazy.
One thing I do want to say on that last question.
Yeah.
One thing that I would give advice to a lot of, especially younger bands that are coming up into the scene, we're old guys in the scene, so to speak. I mean, but one of the things that we do that a lot of young bands need to learn is the boots on the ground mentality. They need to realize how they promote a show. They need to realize that, you need to go out to shows and promote other bands. Bring your flyers. Distribute your tickets, do what you got to do. But a lot of these, bands these days, they have this mentality that, we play good music, so people just need to support us, and that's not how it works. You need to support the people that support you, and the only way you do that is get yourself out and around. So I kind of wanted to throw that out there. I wasn't trying to cut you off.
No.
But I wanted to make sure.
Something else. I mean, and like all you younger guys out there, I mean, don't be red. Get your shit together and do your thing. And everybody will, and all those stars and moons will align, and do your thing, because the people that they're gonna be shitty with you, I mean, hey, that's whatever. You're gonna find that everywhere you go. But I mean, hey, all you need to do is align yourself with the people that are gonna freaking promote you, and you promote them, and everything is gonna be cool.
I always say, if you got time to hate, you got time to create. Everybody spends so much time on social media doing this, doing that, hiding behind a keyboard, when really you need to just be out there doing what you were. Just because there's social media, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Right. Telephone tough guys.
Yeah, exactly. Telephone tough guys. Hey, thank you guys for doing what you do as artists and musicians, man. So where is your next show at? What's your next plan? This guy.
Well, this guy here, I don't really say much. Get that way down there. So our next show is at Muddy Creek. It's with, yes.
Not our show.
It's our show, but it's not our show. We're playing with Flaw and Soil next weekend.
But we're playing in our other band as Enemy by Morning.
Our other band, Enemy by Morning, is the one that's playing that show.
So it's basically the three of us, and we have Brian Banks playing guitar.
So there's a reason why I also have you here. So fill me in on the scoop of the Enemy by Morning. What's going on with that? Give me the inside scoop, because I love you guys so much.
So from my side of it, Enemy by Morning was what we did from 2009 all the way up until, just the beginning, late 2014, early 2015. And so Brian had other interests that he pursued, and the three of us, originally it was going to be he was going to join another band. It wasn't going to interfere with Enemy by Morning, but it ended up interfering. So we decided, and it does happen. So we decided that, out of the ashes of Enemy by Morning, that we were going to create Suicide Toyz. And so the three of us created Suicide Toyz in his living room. And so that was sort of created, and we've had a couple different members come in. We had Ben Moore playing guitar. We also had, for a short time, we had, Tony Carter playing drums for us. So,
Someone had a foot surgery.
Yeah, Rob had a foot surgery. So, but Rob came back into it when we released our EP. And it's been the three, it's been the three of us. Ben was with us for a while. Ben played with us for the first Beer Fest. And then he decided he didn't want to play live shows anymore, and it's been the three of us ever since then.
Do you guys find it easier being a three-piece as a 4 to a 4 and a 5 or anything like that?
For me, yes.
I mean, because, even like all you guys know each other pretty well, so I would imagine even having three, three's a party there. So, I mean, in the mindset, how do you guys sit down and battle the mindset?
I don't know if it's a mindset. It's just a state of, I don't know. It's for the money, it's good. But honestly, for the, sorry, all you Muddy Creeks and everything, But honestly, for what we create, it's just been us. So it's going to be us. So I mean, for me, I mean, I battled back through. I played guitar for like 35 years. But, not with Enemy, we did 10 years and I was just the singer. I was the face that ran the place. But, I mean, coming back into it, it was a challenge. I mean, and it was a challenge that I was up to.
Challenge for me too.
Yeah, and it was a challenge for him too. He's hitting his stride with the singing and playing bass at the same time. But I mean, I ultimately think that honestly, the three-piece thing. I mean, when you look at it, I mean, you've got Agent Orange, you've got Motorhead, you've got Nirvana. I mean, you've got a lot of good three-piece bands out there. So I mean,
there's a reason I wore this shirt.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not really a eyes in the blinders or a really forward-thinking thought. We just do what we do, and we work to our strengths. Like I was saying before, we work to our strengths, and that's the main thing that we do. So I mean, if that answers your question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All right, Jonathan. So we're gonna be planning for the next one next year. Are you guys already planning for the next beer fest?
Yes, we have the date already set. It's going to be August 28th next year. It's going to be the weekend before Labor Day, because this year being Labor Day weekend definitely affected attendance. It affected how many volunteers we could get.
Absolutely.
So we decided that next year we wanted to have it the weekend before Labor Day. So I think that's a smart move on our part. So like I said, August 28th next year, we are already set.
Right on, man.
We just need to move forward, and I've already tentatively, I'm not gonna say for sure, but I've tentatively got a verbal agreement from the World I Knew. They're already on for next year. So
oh wow,
they rock. They definitely brought it. They brought it, and I've had a lot of people have good things to say about them.
Yeah,
they love us. They were talking about the fact that we played with them at Rockin' the Roost last year.
Yep.
And that they really liked our set then. They liked our set tonight, and so definitely there's a camaraderie there. And of course, I'll be talking to 8 Pound and seeing if we can maybe snag them again too, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Everybody can check out lcjail.org, if I'm not mistaken, for all the information and stuff like that. I'm really excited to be a part of it, man. Thank you for allowing Music Familia Productions and myself and Siobhan to come out here and be a part of this, man.
Doing what you do and supporting.
We absolutely love being a part of the community, and anything that we can do to better the community and set a good example for everybody around. That's exactly what we want to do.
Absolutely.
So make sure you guys check them out. Lincoln County Jail, lcjail.org. These guys are the Suicide Toyz. I am Antman, and Siobhan is behind the camera.
Siobhan.
Thank you guys for doing what you do as artists and musicians, man. We appreciate y'all.
Thanks, You're welcome. Thank you very much.
What's going on, Music Familia? So, let's get into these horoscopes. If today is your birthday, then happy motherfreaking birthday. If not, then, well, hopefully you're having a good day anyway. If you have a birthday out there, which everybody has a birthday, drop your birthday in the comments. We will get your horoscope read live on the show, and you can buy a lottery ticket and share it with Antman. Yeah. All right. So, like I said, if today's your birthday, happy birthday in all seriousness, and here is your horoscope. If you put in extra effort over the coming 12 months, the rewards could be massive. A Sun-Saturn link in your birthday means you have the drive and determination to reach any goal you choose. So aim high and then push yourself all the way to the end. My Aquarius is out there. Your cash flow problems may be worrying you, but you must not let them get to you such to the extent that you find it impossible to act. There will still be many There will still be many things you can do to improve your situation that don't require you to spend a fortune. Pisces, if you find yourself in a situation where you can take advantage of an opportunity that someone else has missed, then don't hesitate for even a second. You don't have to feel guilty about it. They wouldn't feel anything for you if it was the other way around. Aries, if someone attacks your reputation, you must not let it go unchallenged. If you allow one rival to slander you, then before you know it, everyone will be doing it to you as well. You're an Aries, and people expect you to be aggressive, so hit back and hit back hard. Just watch those assault charges. Tauruses, this is likely to be one of those days when there's so many things you have to do that you just don't know where to start. But start you must, and you will fall so far behind that you will never catch up. So do anything, but do something. Don't be a lazy ass. Love you guys. And girls, for that matter. All the Tauruses out there, much love. I always bust on the Tauruses, man, because they're so stubborn all the time. Geminis, you must be positive today and over the weekend, especially when dealing with family matters. The thing to keep in mind is that no one wants to fall out with you or with other people. Disputes and disagreements are failures of communication, nothing more. Cancers, what you need most in your life now is not far away, but actually quite close at hand. So focus on your immediate environment and save the daydreams for another day. A highly rational person you meet on your travels will bring you down to earth again. Good one. How about my Leos? You need to think deeply about your money situation, Leo, because the fact is you cannot carry on splashing the money as if there's no limit to it. Not only is there a limit, but chances are you have already passed it. Time to make savings. Virgos, go your own way, do your own thing today, and don't listen to those who say you should seek advice from so-called experts. There's no better expert than your own inner voice, so block out everything, Virgo. Everything else, that is, and listen to yourself, and then act. Oh yeah, that's a good one for me. I'll take that. Yeah. Libras, the planets indicate that your gut instincts are far more reliable than what other people tell you. So trust what you feel inside, and don't be afraid to go against majority opinion. You have never been, nor should you ever be, one of the herd. I know a few Libras that are definitely not part of the herd. They kind of make their own path. I kind of am inspired by people that make their own path and do their own thing. It's pretty cool. Scorpios, play to your strengths. Focus on what you are good at, no matter how many interesting things may be going on in the world around you. The only thing that matters is that you make the most of the skills and talents you were born with. Sagittarius, there is no point directly challenging people whose power is greater than your own. And the sooner you accept that, the fact is better. As soon as you accept the fact that, the fact, the better. Damn. Oh, my allergies. My eyes are watering, my nose. I took my allergy medicine and it hasn't kicked in yet. Oh. Capricorn, last but not least. Your mind seems to be working overtime at the moment, and in some ways that's good, but there is a danger you could overtax your brain cells and end up feeling burned out and befuddled. Give your mind a break today, and over the weekend, it's earned and deserved. Those are your horoscopes, folks. Sponsored by the Badass Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery in Lancaster, Ohio. My man, Rich Regal. You guys can give the shop a call directly, 740-205-7503. Let them know Antman sent you. You might get some cool stuff done. All right, guys. So I got a brand new video. A few of them. You guys ready for this? Oh, man.
Yas! Garlic shrimp scampi. Endless shrimp, just $15.99 at Red Lobster.
You're playing with me! Broken on the ground, I fell too hard for you. Can somebody help me up? Oh God, this can't be true. What you read, what you do to me? Like a necklace. This is how things came to be. Yeah, wish me over the edge of my breaking eye. Even through the fire of me and you, that cold damn heart always seemed to show right, right on through. Who are you to take me down this way? You're supposed to guide me. You're supposed to guide me. The disappointment I'll never become you. Your love is a disease. A top blow to the wolves. I'll be here to conquer the pack, here to take my place. I'll bear you. Stay in my face. Yeah, push me over the edge of my breaking eye. Even through the fire of me and you, that cold damn heart always seemed to show right, right on through. Who are you to take me down this way? You're supposed to guide me. You're supposed to guide me. This is my breaking. Even through the fire of me and you, that cold damn heart always seemed to show right, right on through. Who are you to take me down this way? You're supposed to guide me. You're supposed to guide me. She lies in a pile of rumpled sheets, just enough to leave me alone. Says this is her ideal perfect. All I wanna do is go home. She shines a radiance towards me, just enough for me to let her in. Wraps a smile around my weakness, uses it to meet her end again. This isn't what I intended. This isn't who I wanna be. This is just loneliness suspended. Another beautiful tragedy. Broke this heart of stone, surrounded by all these people, yet somehow I always feel alone.
beautiful tragedy.
In honor of the guys getting back together, a noise auction. That's beautiful tragedy. So we got a brand new douchebag criminals coming at the end of the day, and I got a few of the local douchebag criminals. You're not gonna believe some of this crazy crap today. And in the meantime, we're gonna jump to our next video right here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you think about it. And for those of you who are hanging out on Facebook, man, you can leave your comments right there as well. And my man, Mr. Greg Chafin, was asking me to, I believe he's asking for, let me see here. I'm going to go back. I got to go back to his comment. That's not what I wanted to do. Give me 1 second. I want to follow through with this. So my man Greg was late. I don't normally do this, but we're going to go back for him. So for Leo's, he's asking about his horoscope. You need to think deeply about your money situation, because the fact is you cannot carry on splashing the cash as if you have, as if there's no limit to it. Not only is there a limit, but chances are you have already passed it. Time to make savings. So make sure you save your money, mofo, because it's, yeah, it's important to save your money, isn't it? So, like I said, we're going to move it right along. We got this killer music. We're going to keep going. Brand new douchebag criminals at the end of the show. And, yeah, you guys ready? Let's do it.
There's no controlling me. I sold my soul and stole the gold from royalty. I'm locked and loaded till the motor overheats. I'll rock the boat in seas I'm not supposed to be. The Holy Ghost is in my broken bones, and heaven only knows what being poked awoke in me. The homes of those who tried to slow my roll and throw me through the wolves will turn out burnt and smoldering. I'm filling the coffins with everything that I wanted, and then I'll drag them behind me so they will not be forgotten. I hit the bottle so often that when I did hit the bottom, it didn't hurt even a bit, but now I proceed with caution. And I've been haunted by rotten bodies. The path that I plotted been full of haters and demons. I burn a bridge when I cross it. I got $1 in my pocket that I'm saving just in case I get to where I'm headed and I still need change. I feel the ghost of rock and roll take hold of me. An overdose of I don't care what you believe. I'm all, I'm Jimmy Page, I'm Kurt Cobain, I'm Rolling Stone, lay guns and roses across my grave. Ashes to ashes, mama. Ashes to ashes, papa. Guts to me, it's mud and rust to me. That type of feeling when you love destructively. Its claws are stuck in me, it promised luxury. If I said I trust you, you were dumb for trusting me. Hate me publicly, or wait for company, or pray to God your devil never summons me. Either way, you don't have to say without a Tom McDonald. You exist because of me. I'm fueling the fire with little beautiful liars. They burn the brightest, then I pull out every tooth with the pliers. They get a funeral suitable for the rumors that ruined all of the truth in my music. I took the food out the fryer. I've been hailing back without a burn. My boots made of iron. I keep a cooler full of booze cause I'm a juvenile tyrant. I never lose, I give him Lucifer, and he knows who I am. So when you meet him, say I said what up, there's 0 survivors. I feel the ghost of rock and roll take hold of me. An overdose of I don't care what you believe. I'm all, I'm Jimmy Page, I'm Kurt Cobain, I'm Rolling Stone, lay guns and roses across my grave. Ashes to ashes, mama. Ashes to ashes, papa. I got bands, don't want no revenge, cause I got plans. All I need is my fans. With the world in my hands, I pointed to people who said that I can't. I burn in the churches that worship the damned, and housing the holy wherever I stand. I feel the ghost of rock and roll take hold of me. An overdose of I don't care what you believe. I'm all, I'm Jimmy Page, I'm Kurt Cobain, I'm Rolling Stone, lay guns and
no dose. You can smell what I'm cooking with, no. Lord of the Rings, you can call me Frodo. I do my own thing, time to open up Modo. King of kings, bitch, I never been no ho. Every now and then I get a little bit down. Every now and then I get a little bit down. Always keep a smile, don't let them see you frown. Always keep a smile, never see me frown. Ride for the fam, yeah, 10 toes down. Ride till the wheels fall off. Every now and then I get a little bit down. Every now and then I get a little bit down. Lost in my fucking thoughts. Can't take another loss. Keep my head up like a boss. Transparent like some bottle falls. I'm going through some things, so don't test me. Waiting for the heavens to fucking bless me. Fucking with the team, you better wear your vest, G. Whole team loaded, so say it with your chest be. Every now and then I get a little bit down. Every now and then I get a little bit down. Always keep a smile, don't let them see you frown. Always keep a smile, never see me frown. Ride for the fam, yeah, 10 toes down. Ride till the wheels fall off. Every now and then I get a little bit down. Every now and then I get a little bit down.
Riding in the Chevy, got the drop top. Cruising down the road, I'm going fast, I'm going non-stop. Staying in the country, if you want me, come on my block. Pistol in the passenger so I can make the non-pop. Hey, I want the money, so don't play me. Yeah, I lost my mind, you can't save me. Used to be the shit, but now you hate me. Say you wanna kill me, but you never gonna take me. Hey, I told that bitch that I ain't patient. Yeah, I'm way too hot, I'm in a spaceship. They see that I've been grinding, so they hating. But they ain't with it, they be standing around and waiting. Hey.
Every now and then I get a little bit down. Every now and then I get a little bit down. Always keep a smile, don't let them see you frown. Always keep a smile, never see me frown. Ride for the fam, yeah, 10 toes down. Ride till the wheels fall off. Every now and then I get a little bit down. Every now and then I get a little bit down.
on, music man? That was a long music rock and all kinds of block there. Hanging out live. This is AntmanVs. We are worldwide here, 13 different countries, kicking it today. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. It's Friday. We got a brand new douchebag criminals for you guys. So, our first douchebag criminal. I was absolutely shocked when I saw this. This really, So our local meteorologist, Mike Davis, was released from jail after arraignment on child pornography charges. Looks like he stood silently during his initial appearance in Franklin County Municipal Courts on Friday. He stood in a jail jumpsuit with his hands folded together, looking down at the ground. Davis is charged with one count of pandering sexual-oriented material involving a minor, a second-degree felony, but more charges could be coming. Multiple law enforcement sources told 10 TV that the images uncovered in the investigation number in the thousands and date back years. Davis, a longtime member of WBNS-TV's weather department, will not be allowed to leave Franklin County and will be required to turn over his passport, a judge said on Friday. Attorney Terry Sherman argued for a recognizance bond that the judge wouldn't have it, settling a $25,000 cash and $25,000 appearance bond as well. There's still some confusion on the mix of opinions after speaking with several other attorneys and bondsmen in the court Friday over what that means. All told, most agree it's a $50,000 bond, but it can be posted a variety of ways, including paying only a fraction of that to a bondsman. Davis was released from jail just before noon on Friday. Davis was arrested Thursday at his Upper Arlington home. Police served a search warrant there and found electronics and a bunch of other things as well. And they seized his personal laptop and 4 thumb drives. Police said that Davis both sent and received images showing children being exploited. When asked to characterize his behavior, Chief Deputy Rick Minard with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office said he was cooperative. Wow. Obviously, we're going to keep track of it, but I don't know, man. That's some crazy shiz right there. Wow. Our second douchebag criminal today, sponsored by Lynette's Country Barbecue. This also is in our backyard, and I'm not too pleased about this either. As a father, this kind of bugs me. So, Southwestern City Schools says a distracted school bus driver failed to follow safety procedures and now faces discipline. A concerned parent brought the incident to attend TT's attention, and immediately I wanted to grab a snapshot because I couldn't believe what I was seeing, said the parent. The parent asked 10TV not to identify him for fear of drawing attention to his children. He shared a photo that he had snapped of the school bus in the neighborhood last Friday. No hazard lights, no flashing lights, no stop signs. Children are exiting the bus with their backpacks, clearly getting off the bus. The bus doors are open. He says he contacted the school district and then sent the photo to 10TV. We asked the school district what happened, and the spokesperson said Sandy Nekoloff, long-winded statement. Basically, what happened was, as the bus was slowing down to go to the bus stop, there was a disruption in the back of the bus, which caused the driver to be distracted, and so on and so on. I understand these bus drivers get busy and they have a long day like we all do. Sometimes we get busy, the father said, but when you're talking about a lot of students on one bus, safety has to come first. Nekoloff says the driver will be restrained and potentially will be retrained and potentially disciplined, and she thanks the parent for making the district aware. And we always urge parents when we see something they need to let us know, because then we can follow up and make sure everyone's safe. So, excuse me. So with that being said, I guess we'll see what happens with Southwestern schools. And definitely that teacher is going to be under some scrutiny and probably the public eye, or at least the school's eye. But, as a parent, that really makes me worried, about riding on a school bus. Because I remember riding on a bus back in the day, and things got rowdy. But, these days, I'm surprised they don't have Wi-Fi in some of the buses. Honestly, it's insane. I remember when they first put radio speakers in the buses. Hell, I remember the bag phone, the phone that came in a zip-up bag. It was a cell phone or wireless phone. Yeah, good stuff right there. Hey, I am MFP, and this is the end of the show. I want to give a shout-out to Shamrock Pring, my man Jonathan Boyer, 740-349-2244, or go to shamrockpring.com. I want to give a shout-out to Paul's Nightclub, 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio. Check them out, Janine, Cunningham, and everybody down there. Love you guys. I want to give a shout-out to Lynette's Country Barbecue, Larry Trimmer, 740-304-5303. Hit them up. Ohio Local Music. I want to give a shout-out to Thor and Greg out there. I hope you guys are having a great day. And let's see here. I want to give a shout out to my man, Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery, Rich Regal, and everybody over there at that awesome establishment. Make sure you guys give them a call, 740-205-7503. I am Antman. I'm out the door. Excuse me. I'm going to get me some tea and some more allergy medicine. Have a great rest of your weekend. Get out and see some local shows. Great stuff going on all over the place. I'll see you guys next week, next Thursday. Have a great rest of your weekend. And just remember, if you got time to hate, you got time to create. Have a great rest of your day.